Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles. With a knowledgeable sales staff and an amazing service department, you'll drive away satisfied. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City. MackeyMotors.com.
IKM-Manning boys, 4x4. Starts off with Tyson. Let's tell us about your stretch of the race.
Usually I get out first 7 seconds as hard as I can. Use up most of my energy there. Kind of stride on the backstretch and kick on that last 200.
It's been a pretty big workload for most of you guys here today. How were you feeling going into it?
I felt strong. I felt good. I felt like I had enough time between this and the 4x2.
Did you see what had taken place in the heats before? I think a state record was broken by Woodbine in the first heat. You guys notice that at all? Or?
Yeah, we did. Try not to focus on that. We just kind of focus how we run and all that.
Was there any certain stretch of your race where you felt was the best?
On the last curve, like the 200 last 100 mark. That's what I usually kick to get an advantage. I usually feel strong during there.
All right, let's go to the second leg now with Ashton, and tell us about your 400s.
I started off really strong, and I just kept trying to stride out on that back stretch there. And then I saw people in front of me. I just I have to catch them, and I have no other option.
Just like I asked Tyson, 4x1, 4x2, you guys have been busy here today. How were you feeling as far as being fresh going in?
I'm pretty good, but my legs are a little shot after that 400. I'm just going to try to go back to the hotel and get a good night rest for that sprint med tomorrow.
Any certain part of your race that you felt like you ran the best stretch in?
I feel like the beginning and the end were definitely my best. I started off really strong, and I feel like I finished pretty well. Just could have finished a little bit better, I think, but it was still pretty strong.
How did your time compare to what you guys have been?
We got a second or a half a second slower than we did at district, so I think that was pretty good for us, but I feel like we could have done a little bit better if we had, I don't know, just feel like we could have done a little better.
All right, we'll go to the third leg now with Max, and like I asked these two guys, just how much did you have left in the tank going into this?
Honestly, not a lot, especially because we were standing over there and it started raining and it got super cold. And then we all just got kind of tight. Not amazing, in my opinion.
Still feel like you ran all right, given the workload you had?
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that's one of my best splits this season because I felt really strong toward the end of it. Obviously still tired, but I felt the strongest I have all season.
How much does the crowd feed into your energy level running here?
Honestly, especially with it being the last event, there's not a lot of people, but when I start running, I don't really hear anything. I get kind of locked in and all the noise just goes away. It's just my breathing is all I hear.
All right, let's go to Abe now on the anchor. Tell us about your portion of the race.
I think I got out hard. There were two other anchors that were really fast. It was hard. I didn't really catch up to them, but I feel like I held my ground decently. And yeah.
You feel added pressure running that fourth spot? Like you've got your teammates are relying you to stay in position where they gave you the baton?
Yeah, I definitely feel that. I feel if they run a good race, I can't mess it up, or I should do my best to make it even better by finishing strong.
You ready to relax a little bit after a big day like this?
Oh yeah, and then come back tomorrow.
All right, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.